Persona?
Yeah.
Live.
What do you mean,
You
no?
only bought one.
I didn't buy any of them. I got it free.
Oh, well, I'm not telling you to buy multiple.
We're live. Okay, how we doing, fellas? How we
Is that the
doing?
same thing with Call of Duty as well?
I did.
I'm gonna have to actually get the new Call of Duty because
I hope it's good. I'm gonna buy it
because
still.
I'm too invested. I'm too invested in the story at this point.
Is it a different story?
It's changed a little bit, yeah. And I never played the original story, so
Oh, you never did?
No.
Oh, dang.
original's better.
I wouldn't
see,
know. I never played it.
I remember the original.
But I'm
being
very
good.
invested in the story right now, so I'm enjoying myself.
Come on, Obi.
I just wish that the price wasn't so freaking high for like 10 hours of gameplay.
They're bringing Makarov back, but you wouldn't know who that is.
Dude, he was the goated character. I remember him being too good. I just want to play the multiplayer. I just hope the multiplayer isn't shit.
It's probably gonna be bad.
Don't say that, bro. I'm gonna shank you
All right, you guys ready?
in Minecraft logic.
Sure.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Eddbedhead once again, back in the sleeping cinema. Go fast. Who do I have with me today?
Well, I'm back. Aleksey. He's
Yeah.
finally
Why
back.
are you so smiley, Javier?
So,
Because he's happy Alexi's back.
ta-da! Here I am.
Hey.
Nothing special going on though. It's just
going
me.
on, though.
I was gone for a little while. That's
Bro,
it.
you look like you get a little fat, bro.
Our fan favorite got
Just a
fat.
little bit,
We
yeah.
missed him.
Yeah.
You're gonna give it. He's anorexic. Stop.
How many
Oh, yeah, you're sorry.
We actually.
What haircut are you on?
go
Like
against-
8? How many haircuts have you had this week?
I haven't.
Okay.
Who else do we have with us today?
Yeah.
It's been
Zen.
like a
Zed.
month and a half.
Zen, baby.
It hasn't been that long.
and
has.
and we have Cheez-Its on the computer
this
today.
week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
It's about time he does something for this stream.
No, he's just sits there
I just
complaining
do the
all
same
Sits
day.
thing I
off
do.
camera too.
I know.
right?
he
Because the dogs
complains.
usually lead
Nah,
him away.
bro.
So there will be timestamps in the description of the review if you guys want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions.
I bought my ticket already.
Oh, how's yours week been, y'all?
It's been
pretty
good.
good.
It's
Oh,
been,
yeah?
it's
Well,
Oh yeah.
I've been working my butt off, but that's
been,
about it.
it's been terrible
Been
Terrible.
terrible. Why terrible?
because I'm not allowed to work 60 hours right now.
Oh my god.
It's
About
freaking
time they put you on a limit.
insane. Well, I only got on a limit because I got in
Freaking
a car. I
workaholic.
got in a car accident at work.
Wait, what?
What a
Got a truck
stupid
accident. You already know that.
Yeah, this was last week when I told you this.
Oh,
when
that.
I slammed the.
And you're worried about your fiance getting a license when you can't even drive.
It slid, bro. It legit
Bro, you
slid.
can't even drive and you're worried about your fiance getting a license. You should worry about
Bro,
getting
it
yourself.
slid.
in.
How much? I told them last week what happened to it. Like slid into the wall.
Bro, you're
slid.
lucky you
That's what
didn't
they
get
all say.
fired.
Huh?
You're lucky you didn't even get fired.
I know,
That's
but
what they all say.
not working
Didn't
60
they
hours.
just
so-
promote you to work on bigger vehicles and here you go?
I know, no, I was, my foot was on the, like, past the
On
door.
the-
like,
on
past
the
the
gas
door a little.
pedal.
Oh my god.
My foot was just barely past the door, and it was just like, yeah.
You know, it was on the gas pedal.
Can you see the screen?
No, you can't share the
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we can see the screen. Not like that. It wasn't like that.
That was his
Man.
accident. There's a car wrecked off on the side, truck wrecked off on the side of the road.
I don't think I would be alive if that
It's
was the
missing
case.
tires.
Oh,
Dang,
my God.
you killed a teen driver?
I know.
Oh,
holy
there was a couple of weeks ago. I was driving home. Right, speaking of car crashes, and when
Yeah.
I was driving home from work, I saw a car completely engulfed on fire. Like it was.
Oh, dang.
They had fire trucks there.
Did you
and
bring
everything.
marshmallows
Like
out?
mobster style?
I feel bad because I actually did think of marshmallows.
Oh my god.
You're like,
Wow,
now?
this one
I
make
I felt
feel
bad
bad.
for thinking that because I didn't know if the person was like okay or not, you know. But based on the fact that I didn't see many ambulances or anything, I also thought, did someone throw a Molotov in that car or something?
Maybe they didn't have insurance, so they didn't call.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, that car was on
I think
fire.
if ambulance and cops are there, you're automatically getting your insurance called on that aspect.
No, I mean
Yeah,
insurance
so
for
I
health
was just-
insurance.
I was just surprised by it, you know.
yeah,
It was like, I wanted to slow down to take off work, but that's how traffic jams happen.
How'd you guys weather the storm, the tornado that passed?
I didn't even notice it.
You know,
you were
that's,
other
that's
than
the
the
funny thing though.
thunder.
Like I told people at work, and they're like, "You're bullshitting me." I was like, "No, I'm not." There was tornado sirens going on.
Yeah, there was
And,
tornado
like,
sirens going on.
Didn't it come down in like Kentwood or something?
It came down in Comstock Park.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't
And
gonna lie.
there was like 5 more in Detroit too.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even notice either.
Oh my god!
I just
you
heard a bunch
did
of
notice
thunder.
you were about to go
And-
run.
For
Well, I
about 5
noticed it was starting to rain. I was like, oh damn, it's
For
raining.
about 5 minutes.
That was the tornado
At
that hit
work,
us
though.
right there. That cow, that was right by my window.
At work though, We had thunderstorms for like 5 minutes straight, nonstop. We heard the sounds going off and everything.
There's pictures, there's videos and pictures of
And
you
they
can see it.
still
It was
didn't
so
believe me
beautiful.
about these tornadoes. Like, what are you guys on?
Yeah,
Like,
that's weird. They didn't make you guys stop working and get shelter
No.
because May was working too at your job and
nothing.
yeah,
They didn't stop
they just
anything.
kept
No
working you
sirens going
guys.
off or anything.
Eddie was crying. He was like, "Bro,
I'm
are
gonna
they gonna
die.
make us
We
go
didn't have
to
any
work
sirens or
tomorrow?"
anything.
Just because I was worried about like electrical grids and trees falling down.
Yeah, he was like, "Bro, the whole shop's gonna get torn down."
So
That would've been
yeah,
sad.
it's
No more
weird,
job.
but there's only one
Yeah,
other
imagine
time-
if you guys had died at work because they didn't want to
they
take it
would have been
seriously.
sued so hard.
Yeah, I believe at
By who? The corpse?
I believe
No,
at Patnos, they literally
Just,
forced
like,
everyone
sued by
to
the families.
go in a
A
shelter.
shelter.
spot.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do
and the
legally
fact
too.
that
Yeah, I
and the
know.
fact that they didn't even like say, "Oh yeah, by the way, there's a tornado like 30 minutes away, so you might want to go and."
You might want to get into this
Because
safe
it literally
area.
was about 30 minutes away from the jet
Yeah,
kick, so
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't even know it was a tornado that came through. I just knew it rained. I was like, damn, it's
Somebody's
raining.
house got demolished.
Bro, I remember hearing.
not around here, but it did have fatalities. The tornadoes.
Yeah, I remember hearing
There
some.
was 5
For some
people.
reason, some lady and a child. So like, obviously the lady was driving, but she was driving and I guess she crashed because she like the
Oh, the wind
rain.
speeds and
no,
stuff.
the rain. She what's it called? What's the word?
Hydroplane?
Hydroplane. Yep, she hydroplaned.
Damn,
But like
that's
in my mind, I'm like, why is this lady driving? If it's
Maybe
that-
she didn't know it was gonna come.
Dude, but like if it's raining,
I didn't even know it was gonna
Well, maybe-
storm.
No,
Maybe
but
they
raining
had
that
to
hard,
Yeah, you should
shouldn't
pull
have
That
been.
kind
over.
of stuff comes out of nowhere, though.
No, but she was driving still. Like it started once it starts raining hard, you're supposed to like stop, just slow down, stop overall. But if you're hydroplane, that means you're still going.
Yeah, you can't.
yeah,
You can't do anything in that situation.
yeah, but she's still going hard, trying to
Well,
go like
that's
30.
because she probably stopped way too early, and when she did it just kept going.
Yeah, she took out herself.
Damn.
We're
That's my
assuming a
house.
lot of information. There could have been a lot of things happening.
That's true.
True. So you guys been playing any games? I bought Armored Core 6. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
how is Armored Core for you?
Well, you got to play it a little bit, but it's pretty fun so
How
far.
much is the game?
It's $60 right now.
Yeah.
So at least it's not 70.
There's a
too
couple
much for
games
me
I'm
right now.
looking at right now that I might get. I wasn't a big fan of
Get
Remnant.
Baldur's Gate.
That's
Oh,
on
we
the
could,
list.
yeah,
That's
we could all get
no.
Baldur's Gate and
No.
party up.
Look, that's an expensive game. I'll have to wait a minute before I get that one.
God.
But there's a
Wait,
couple.
Javier, you get
let me
Baldur's
finish.
Gate.
What's
Let me
Baldur's
finish
Gate?
what I was saying, though. Let me finish what I was saying. There's a couple games I've got my. One of them is Remnant 2, but the thing is, I wasn't a big fan of the first Remnant game, Remnant from the Ashes. So I obviously
I don't know
Don't
what the
wanna get
game
the
is,
game
bro. He's still not showing
and then
game
still not
pictures
like
or
it, you
anything.
know?
Just keys. Show
Baldur's
me.
Gate is another
Which
one that
one?
I'm
Baldur's
looking
Gate, I don't know
into.
what that
And
is.
same with this game, but I saw the gameplay for Armored Core 6.
Yeah.
I know nothing about the series.
I don't either. This is my first game in that
But-
series.
As I love mechs, I love
That's part of the
mech
reason I
animes and
started,
movies.
yeah.
But
Also, is it like
the
Diablo?
gameplay that I saw in the trailers, it looked, if I'm being honest, terrible.
Oh, well, now that you got to play it, what do you think?
I don't know if it's just your mech. I don't know if you can pick your mech, but your
Yeah.
mech kind of stinks.
Yeah, it's the best early
Well,
build that I could
you
get.
can definitely
Well,
customize
I
Yeah,
it.
just
you
didn't-
can
maybe it's
customize
'cause-
it.
It's probably because I just wasn't used to the game.
And
gameplay
it's an
yet, so-
early build too, so I
just wasn't used to it. That's the most likely culprit there, because I literally was fighting the chapter 1 and
just wait till I get the
end
quad
boss,
legs
right?
or the tank legs.
So I enjoyed what I saw there.
Yes, I went fishing
I've
more
played
than
a
anything
couple
this week.
mech games before, and so that's another game that's on my watch list.
But
as well.
Javier, Baldur's Gate is RPG. It's D&D
It's
RPG.
turn-based as well, but what I like from what I've seen in this game is how much freedom and ridiculousness you can get to because it's D&D.
Should I actually buy
And
another
so-
game when I'm never home enough to play my system?
And so this is definitely a game I've got my eye out on. I don't
That's
want
what
any
I'm saying,
spoilers
like,
right
you're
now.
telling me to buy it, but like, how often am I?
Look,
home
bro,
enough?
you can be a wheel of cheese.
I don't want any spoilers for this game, but this is definitely a game that I've got.
Why wouldn't you want to be a wheel of cheese? Or
You
what?
got turned into a wheel of cheese by this genie.
It's the stuff that you can use. Like you can use 2 sausages as a weapon, I think, or anything. Like
You
if you
can
can hold it
kick
in your
squirrels.
hands, you can hold it in. You can use it as a
You
weapon.
can sleep with your partners in the game.
Again, it's just like
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
have a
rizz up
problem
all
with
your-
that.
Yeah,
all
you can
your
rizz up
characters.
everybody.
Again, I don't have a problem with it, but
you
it's
can
just like,
you
I
can
don't
play good.
I
You can
just
play
don't have
evil
enough
characters.
time to play
and everything
games
like that.
all the way. It feels like
Well, that's because you sleep too much.
I actually don't sleep enough. I sleep
Bullshit.
the
I-
least.
I got Jesus to play FIFA last night, and he said it wasn't so bad. FIFA, yeah,
Yeah.
the newer one, 2020. It's 3, I think.
Yeah.
What you think, Jesus? FIFA Street 3. That was the one we played on the DS.
It was pretty. It was all right. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I was able to pick it up while under the influence.
So yeah, other than that,
I've been playing a little bit of Destiny.
Destiny.
Look, as much fun as I'm having with Destiny, I still gotta say that like this game,
Is it boring?
it has
Destiny
its
2 lame.
Yeah, Destiny 2. It has its moments. Yes. Another thing about Destiny though,
It's lame.
no, is it's incredibly difficult to freaking navigate. Like,
There's so much.
well, yeah, there's just so much, and it's hard to navigate it. Like, I don't know half the time where I got to go to do what I got to do. Like,
There's no like.
it's different
quest
planets,
log?
yes. Yes, there's quest logs, but that doesn't help you either.
Oh,
to
they don't
navigate
mark
through
it on the maps or anything.
not easily, and when it does, I'm like, "Where's the marker?" So maybe I'm still too fresh at the game to understand it, but I think it's definitely not new friendly.
They just deleted the original Destiny 2 story, so you can't do that.
You can't even do the campaign anymore.
not
I
the
don't think
original.
so. Yeah.
I remember.
But so
playing
that's
it a
the
little
only
bit.
complaint I have about it is it's just really hard to navigate.
It's not a great game.
I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Well, I'm enjoying it specifically because I'm playing with other people.
Isn't it a
you know?
pay-to-play game?
I think it was.
There is like you get the free game.
There's like a
the free
billion
base game,
expansions. Where
but yes, it's an expensive game. But there is the base game where that's free to play, but you're basically getting nothing. to
and
play
they
with.
deleted all the stuff that was in there.
So otherwise, it's fun to play with friends. and I'm
Any game
enjoying
is
it.
funner, more fun to play with
I
friends.
remember
Yeah.
seeing this game because I remember when I used to roommate with Corey. Corey and Eddie used to play.
Oh yeah, I know
They,
Eddie
they,
loved
they
it.
played. They played like I think 400 plus hours on that game.
I know Eddie loved it.
And it
Yeah.
was just like, what are you doing that's so cool about
And-
in this next mission? He's like, I get to get new gear that might be better. I'm
I've also been trying out Wayfinders, which is, hey, I like how. Okay, there you go. About time you switch games. Wayfinders, which is another game made by Digital Extremes, aka Warframe. I'm still a bit early on in the game.
It's Wayfinder, dummy.
That's right. Wayfinders, whatever.
Who found the way?
I don't know, but what I'm saying is
Found a
the
way.
gameplay is there are similarities to Warframe. Obviously, I'm gonna be comparing when I'm talking about this game. I'm gonna be doing nothing but comparing it to Warframe because it's the same company. There are similarities such as loadouts and all that kind of stuff and different characters. All that's the same. The combat
that look like
though
you.
is a little bit different. You don't have nearly the freedom of movement you have in Warframe.
Dang.
And I'm hoping that because the characters have like there's tanks, there's like DPS, there's mages and
do
all that.
love
So I'm
tanks.
hoping that the roles are actually defined by their characters and not like a tank can become a rogue type character, you know, where classes basically don't make any sense.
Look,
in this
we're
case.
live.
So I'm hoping that that's actually better defined than like what I'm thinking might happen, you know.
So moving away from
Gaming.
yeah, let's go back to our movies. So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking forward
I'm
to?
looking forward to catching up in One Piece. I'm
Oh.
almost there. That's for sure.
I'm looking forward to not catching up on One Piece. I like not having to spend.
I'm also looking
You
forward to
know what they say about people who hate
hours.
One Piece?
What?
They never watched it.
Oh, speaking of One
Is the
Piece,
live action come out?
It's
Not yet.
soon. I think it's
Um,
next
That
month.
I'll give a shot.
There's a
the MC, the actor, he went to go visit Oda
Yeah.
at his studio,
Mhm.
and it was actually pretty heartwarming the conversation they had.
Yeah, he said that he picked him because he made him laugh.
And also he was like, I couldn't see anyone else to be Luffy, and I'm like, oh,
And
that's nice.
speaking of adaptations, there is actually a new trailer for the Percy Jackson series.
Oh yeah, we saw that last week.
It
when
looked
we were
lame.
done.
we were shitting on it all last week, bro. Like it looks like dog shit.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Looks so boring.
Is
It looks like
Percy
a waste
the
of
old
time.
man?
Yeah,
I bet you enjoyed the original.
I've actually never seen any of the
This
Percy
is
Jackson
Percy?
movie, bro.
Yeah, I think he's a perfect fit for Percy, minus the dark hair, minus the brownish blonde hair. Percy's supposed to have darker hair.
Right. He's the son
Other
of
than that, though,
Poseidon.
like that's just me nitpicking, and I don't really care about that
They
because
could've
I think
just
the
dyed his
actor
hair.
fits the role pretty well.
Does he?
Yeah. I think
What about Grover?
Grover? perfect.
What about Annabeth?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, her attitude so far is on point for Annabeth.
Okay.
Like I said, I've never seen any
Who's
of
this
first
guy?
try.
That's
That's-
Aries. Which
That's what I said.
that's Aries.
That's
Oh.
what I told you guys. You guys were like, Aries?
Yeah, that's supposed
Who
to be Aries. He doesn't look like what they.
I don't know
Hey,
anything about that.
let me finish. He does in that image. He looks nothing like what he's portrayed in the
Can
books.
you believe they
okay?
don't know Greek mythology? I told them it was Aries, and they're like, who Aries?
What?
No, I
way.
said he looked.
You
I
guys
thought
don't
that
know
was
who God of War
Percy.
is?
No, bro, I don't.
I
not
know
Kratos.
I know who Aries
I
is.
thought it was, bro. Isn't that why the game based off of him?
No. Kratos kills Ares,
Nah, bro. What are we talking about? You're wrong, bro.
and then he becomes the God of War.
Well, I also read the Percy Jackson series, so I'm looking forward
Bro,
to
what
watching the
nerd
series.
reads, bro? That's why.
So
That's my reaction to this information.
I'm excited to see.
How you like reaction?
I'm really excited to see how. One person they haven't actually introduced yet is what's her
mom?
name, Clarice.
Your mom.
Clarice.
Because she plays a very big role in the series,
Oh.
at least in the first 5 books. So I'm hoping we get to
Chiron?
see her.
I want to see
When-
Chiron.
Did they show Chiron yet?
Not yet.
I
The
wonder how he's
legendary
gonna look.
Pokemon?
I hope he looks better than what the actor did in the original series, the movies.
Yeah.
I didn't like him in those.
Like I said, I've never seen the movies, so I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
then
about.
I'm not talking to you now, am I?
Whoa.
Let's start with our first trailer on the list. We got Rebel Moon.
That one
This
was
looks
all over
interesting.
the
When
place.
a
It's based on a
piece-
book, right?
Yeah, you don't know.
So-
When a peaceful colony on the edge of the galaxy finds itself threatened by armies of tyrannical ruling force, a mysterious stranger living amongst the villagers becomes their best hope for survival.
Man.
It's giving me Stardust, but sci-fi vibes.
I thought I was giving you.
I don't know if
Dune
you guys
got
vibes.
lightsaber.
Give me
Sabers.
Star Wars. Yeah, that looks cool.
Star Wars, but
Hey,
the posters
it's
look give me
what's her face?
Stardust vibes.
Aquafina.
What? No,
No,
it's
it's not Aquafina.
It's the girl from Guardians 3.
Oh, Mantis.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But this movie
Mantis.
looks pretty good.
Sorry, without Mantis' ears and green skin, you can't really tell.
And they got a Diablo lady.
Oh, it's Lilith.
It's a
Whoa,
downgrade.
don't say that because Lexi might get a hard on over here about it.
The fuck? Where did that come from?
When we were playing the one night, like, man, if you just take away the wings, Lilith kind of looks kind of hot.
I never even said that.
You did,
Oh
bro.
my
Keep the wings,
God.
Bro.
Keep the wings.
You're
he
such
said.
a liar. Bro.
No, I never said anything about the
Dude,
wings. I said
you-
I never said anything about the wings. I'm not
Maybe it
denying
was
the
the
other
horns.
stuff. I'm not denying the other stuff.
Was it the horns
But
then?
I never said anything. I never said remove anything.
Except her clothes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right,
Don't
but
go too far.
this movie does look pretty interesting. I'll
It looks
say.
wild, bro.
It looks like a lot's going on, and I don't know if I'll be able to follow it, but I'm still going to check it out.
Yeah.
From the trailer, it seemed like they were showing.
It looks like a fun movie.
Like it'd be too
So is
cramped.
Netflix just releasing a shit ton of movies
They
this
are
year?
doing a lot in the trailer because I didn't even know what the hell was
Yeah,
going
I was
on.
like, what's the plot even anymore? There's Jedis and clone troopers, and
Do you
there's
think Zack Snyder will fuck it up?
Nah, bro, he's got this, bro.
He fucked up his
Just-
last couple movies.
Just let him do 4 hours like Justice League. That one was good. When I got the 4 hour cut.
yeah.
Yeah. After that, we got Good Burger 2. It releases November
Who
of
asked for this?
2023.
Who
All
asked
the
for this?
boomers?
Seriously. No.
All the
no
boomers
one's asking
did.
for this.
All the
Welcome
boomers
to
did.
Good Burger, home of the
What do
Good
you mean all the
Burger.
boomers? This is a
It's
millennial
so
movie.
bad looking.
Then all the
dude.
millennials asked for it.
Yeah.
No.
I've never even seen the first
Wait,
one.
what? They already had a sequel.
And I guess they're making a new sequel.
Good Burger
we
2
don't
Go.
talk about that sequel.
I guess not. Because they made Burger 2 right there.
What the fuck? What is this?
This is lies. We're being lied to. The media is against us.
This is not looking. I feel Keenan
He
is throwing
looks-
his. Look,
he looks so.
bro is throwing his SNL career down the drain with this movie.
They look so.
Nickel-
yeah,
Oh,
did they
they
not
know
pay
well.
him enough on SNL? Why is he coming back?
I
for
don't know
another
why
Good
he's
Burger?
doing this one. Cause
Wait, is that Aleksey?
Bro's a mastermind in SNL.
Alexis reacting to the movie. You really like it.
That's a roast to that guy, not Alexi.
Oh my god.
Alexi finally comes back and everybody just piles on him.
He's the one who decided to be gone on us. So we
I
had
didn't
this.
decide anything. I had plans.
All right.
So
and,
yeah, decided to be gone on us. Planning shit. What the hell?
and lastly, we got Reptile plot. Nicholas,
Nothing to do with
Nichols.
reptiles. It's just weird.
a hardened New England detective, unflinching in his pursuit of a case where nothing is as it seems. One that begins to dismantle the illusions of his own life. Releases October 6th.
Is that the movie?
That's the movie. Reptile shooting Venom from its mouth.
Did
Mortal
he say
Kombat.
shooting venom from his mouth?
Yeah, shooting venom from its mouth.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yep, that's the movie. I'd watch it if it was that.
Yeah, for real.
That'd be kind of hot.
When are we getting a Mortal Kombat 2 movie?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Wait, there's already a 2.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the reboot.
Yeah, the reboot. Remember how
Oh.
we had the recent Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, I
like
didn't really like
2018?
the reboot one
Yeah, but it was still better than a lot of the stuff.
than a lot of this stuff.
What could be better?
But this
than that?
reptile, that's not the one. It looks kind of boring.
It does.
It has Justin Timberlake
looked
in
like
it, and
a
it still
snooze
looks
fest.
boring.
Oh my god.
It really
what the
looked like a
fuck?
snooze fest.
All right, so with that, what are your thoughts? What are you guys'
Was
thoughts?
that the only
before-
2 trailers?
Huh?
There's only 3.
3, yeah.
Damn.
Moving on, what are you guys' thoughts before watching Gran Turismo?
I didn't have I saw the first trailer when like PlayStation was advertising on their console, right? So that's when I first saw it, and I thought I was like, okay, this looks interesting. I don't know much about Gran Turismo the games, but I played
It's
it.
not a
on
game of simulation.
I played it on the PSP. It's a game.
I
It's a
used to play
simulation.
Gran Turismo 1 a lot on the PlayStation 1.
Oh wow, that's a classic.
So I don't know too much about it. I just knew that it was just simulation / game. You can race people in it, so it's a game as well.
So it's a game.
Simulation.
So my thoughts were they play this trailer every time we were in theaters, and it was always like 3-4 minutes long, and I felt like they gave the whole movie away whenever we watched.
For
the
me
trailer.
though, I didn't have that experience because I
Really?
was gone for so long.
Oh,
from this.
yeah, you
So
didn't get to watch
I
those
actually had
trailers.
a better experience. I feel like because of that, I didn't have the trailers to spoil it for me.
Is
or
this
ruin it for me? as much.
PlayStation's basically Forza.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
pretty
uh,
nice.
Forza's arcadey though.
yeah, this is more
It's a
Realistic.
yeah.
simulation.
Okay,
Yeah, like
This
like I
looks
said, it's
nice.
not a game.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a simulation.
it looks fun. I'd buy it
It's-
if it wasn't a $60-$70 price tag. I'd buy it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why
It
they
was
haven't
on
added-
sale recently, so I
Oh.
copped it when it was on sale.
I don't know why they haven't
okay.
added to the Game Pass for PS5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they should add
Yeah,
it to
that's
them.
how I got it on sale because on not Game Pass, but
This
like,
looks fucking boring.
PS Plus.
It's much harder than what you think.
Yeah,
though.
I know. But in this little snippet,
Like,
it doesn't make it look
controlling the
fun.
cars is much harder than you think.
That's why
You-
people buy the actual
Yeah, I
race
know, 'cause
things
it's
and stuff like
simulation.
that.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
So,
simulation.
what about you, Javier and Jesus? Do you agree with my statement about the trailer being played a lot? In it?
I don't recall seeing the trailer
Yeah,
all that
me
often.
neither.
Really?
I didn't really
I
see
feel
the
like I
trailer
saw
too
all
much.
the time.
And so
Well, I mean, I didn't have high expectation because I mean, I
And it
didn't
was
think
also cut really weird where they would take out the pauses whenever they spoke in the trailer.
But
Oh,
based
really?
on what I
Yeah.
saw the first time I saw a trailer, I didn't have high expectations.
Play
Like,
a little
okay,
snippet of the
I just thought
trailer.
I was
We,
like,
we
okay,
can
this
play
is
like
all-
5
Oh
seconds.
my
Let's play 5
God.
seconds of the trailer
You're
with
gonna
audio.
get
I literally
copyright
only thought I was like,
strike.
okay, this is cool. I'm probably not going to see it, but it's cool.
And next, you know, we've seen it.
Yeah. And now, I'm glad we did.
I
Yeah.
got a shiny Gibble. I'm not looking for that shit.
What,
This is why
what am I
Pokemon
looking
Go is
for?
terrible because it's
You,
cheating for
where
shinies.
Orlando
Why you say
Bloom
that?
starts talking, take off the audio because
What?
then you'll hear the snippets.
Because you literally just got it in like 10 minutes.
This,
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
I've
where
been
he's talking
playing
right
this
there.
game for 7 hours.
Take off
My
the
first
audio.
shiny for the
I
day.
mean, turn on the there you go.
How much
Let's
more do
hear
you
it.
want from me, bro?
Those are good odds.
to compete in professional racing.
And that's that. This.
The chance to compete in professional racing.
I like the actors in this too.
This is not even the one I'm looking for either.
So yeah, but I was still curious to how it would go, especially since they had a very early pre-screening. It was like 2 weeks ago
I know.
when they started the
I
pre-screening.
know. I was like, what the fuck? Why are they pre-screening this so
Oh,
early?
yeah, it was like out of nowhere too. I didn't see any advertisements for it. Just one day on the Celebration app, they were like, "Oh, by the way, this movie's out."
And that's
for-
what we almost watched that
Yeah.
instead. And I don't remember what movie we watched instead of the pre-screen.
So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Gran Turismo, released August 25th of 2023, starred David Harbour, directed by Neil Blomkamp, rated PG-13. Plot summary: based on the unbelievably inspiring true story of a team of underdogs, a struggling working-class gamer, a failed former race car driver, and an idealistic motorsport exec who risk it all to take on the world's most elite sport.
I find it weird that they called him failed. Based on what we know of him after watching the movie.
What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers of Gran
Oh,
Turismo?
it's a great movie. It was so good.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like I was not expecting it to be this good.
It is just, a typical underdog story.
Yeah, but still,
But it
it's
was
like-
done well.
It was done very well.
done very well. That the only critiques I had were I didn't like some of the cameras where they had the motion blur in the background.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was pretty
Drama
solid.
when they were
Like whenever they showed his face or something, like a close up of
Where
him,
they
everything was-
blurred around.
Yeah, and it's like I
like-
get that it's supposed to be intense, but I just don't like it. I don't know.
I
Underdog.
remember that movie. I
So
saw it in theaters.
I actually like that movie.
He made a cameo in this movie.
I saw this in theaters.
You know,
You
Scott,
no way.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wait,
me too.
wait,
I-
Peter Dinklage was in this?
Yeah, he was the villain.
He was the villain.
I remember seeing this in theater as well. Honestly, it was a school trip, and I went and watched it.
It was a
my
school trip.
parents
Your whole
took me.
classroom went to watch this
Yeah,
my
it was a whole
parents took
class.
me.
I don't remember what
This
school
is
I was
not a
going
good
to,
movie.
But we went and watched it in theaters. Like, what the?
This is
fuck?
definitely a Scott type of movie.
He actually said he loved it. He actually says he loves this movie too. I don't know why. He just
I just don't like that it's a beagle.
why?
I don't like beagles.
They look cute.
You don't like
No.
Snoopy, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Even though he looks nothing
I
like a beagle.
prefer like more fluffier breeds.
I thought the movie for
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo.
was
Back
pretty
to Gran
good.
Turismo.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah, the cast is really well done. Really well selected.
Wait, hold on. Is this a Gran Turismo reference? Like,
It's a dog and a dog. Oh my god, it all comes together. Yeah, it was very solid. It had heartwarming scenes. It had it all, all the highs and lows.
It didn't feel like they threw in anything too much on anything unnecessary either. So that was also nice. It
They-
was just
Like, they didn't
it
go
was
over
very
the board.
straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was
they
very
took out all
straightforward.
the fluff from the movie, which could be good or bad, depending how you
I
interpret it.
prefer that if they didn't go overboard with it, and I think they did it just fine the way it was.
how long was the movie?
2 hours, 15 minutes.
Yeah, around there.
Oh wow.
So
It flew
It
by.
didn't feel that way though.
Yeah,
it
it flew
felt
by.
like an hour and a half.
I think there was only. I mean, obviously, when I went and watched it, I was a little bit tired, so I was like, "Man, this movie felt long." But At
Really?
the same
I
time,
felt like it flew by.
Well, like it was just like the very start of the movie felt long for me, and then like once we got towards like Act 1 of it, like then like the second and third act, it flew by. And even got my heart start racing and everything. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, this movie made my
Yeah,
heart race.
I was like getting out, like I was like
I was
laid
like,
back and
get it,
everything.
get it,
Like,
get it,
whoa,
right?
he's
And then he's
gonna
gonna
do it. Yeah, I had to put the like recliner seat back down. I was like,
Imagine it in
"What's
D-Box,
going
bro.
on?" No.
Dude, I
Dude.
wish if they had
Dude.
D-Bucks for this movie, that would have been so good.
But like the first half of the movie, like the very start of it, I was like, "Man, this movie."
Yeah, it's got a slow start, but it's because they got to set up.
I don't
the-
think it was too
the
slow.
world.
For me, it was like I'm kind of like
I was
go
oh,
home
no,
kind of vibe.
we're not,
I think-
we're still spoiled. For
Yeah, we're still spoiler free.
Well, then
It also got me, and I'm sure you guys and a lot of other people interested in playing the game.
Yeah, I'm glad I
So-
got the game before this even came out.
So
actually.
if this was also another marketing thing they were doing, they did
Oh,
pretty
it
good at
definitely worked.
They did a phenomenal job. Yeah, they did a
I
phenomenal
will
job.
not be playing any racing games till I get a
racing wheel?
A racing wheel.
That's actually one,
That's what you
on
want.
my list of things to get recently. Like,
Really?
I might, yeah, actually, because we work Sunday, I might use that Sunday paycheck
Oh,
towards a
there
racing
you
wheel.
go.
Are they that expensive?
They're like
Oh, yeah.
200
They're pretty pricey.
bucks.
They're like
Yeah.
200.
See, if you go back,
$.
I mean, obviously, I was so surprised when
And that's just for the wheel.
that part when he actually imaged
Yeah.
the actual cars throughout the movies. I'm
That was
like,
pretty cool.
No, the wheel.
That-
Yeah,
I thought it was
typically.
pretty
I
sick.
thought the animation team did amazing because you could see like all the gears of the car.
Yeah, I know when they did a couple scenes like that. I was like, man, that's
I'm
kind
like,
of
dang,
cool.
I hope they paid their animators well because
Yeah.
damn.
Well, the Logitech ones are. I
Get
hear
the Mario
well,
one.
the Logitech ones are here.
get that
are
Mario
made
one, bro.
More so for Xbox.
$250 for
That's
a
just
good
for the
one?
wheel too.
Well,
you don't
this
that's
one
what
gives
it
you the
is.
pedals too.
Yeah,
so
but
that's
you don't
pretty
get
good.
the chairs.
This is like the
That's for the
like
Xbox.
This
box
is the one that
standard
I would get. Yeah.
This is for the Xbox.
Well,
this is
you
not
can use it for.
You can use it on PC.
You can
They,
use it on
they have a
PC.
PlayStation one too.
Yeah, actually, that's not.
But they're typically built for Xbox.
But yeah, I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace, and I might pick one up there.
Yeah.
They also had that intro of the PlayStation thing, so it makes me wonder if they're gonna make other PlayStation movies.
They've had
I
that
hope.
intro for Uncharted and
Oh, yeah, I
if
forgot
it's-
they did
if
that
it's
on
like game
Uncharted.
based, yeah, they're gonna
some
have
other
that.
movies.
I don't know. Did they do it into the Spideyverse as well?
No,
no,
that's
that's
not based on the game.
That's a separate studio. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sony still owns it, doesn't it?
Yeah, they
yeah,
do.
but it's not based on the game.
Oh,
I guess WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 was a PlayStation movie.
Why?
I don't know. Sing Feng Shui,
I haven't seen that one.
PlayStation Revolution.
Whoa. So what do you guys rate this movie out of 10?
I'm giving it a 9.
Oh, dang.
I give it. I think I told him 2 shares. I gave it an 8.2. She got mad at me for saying that. Why not 8.5 or 8? I'm like, I don't know. It just feels like it's in the middle between those.
8.2.
I give it an 8.
Give it 8 point. I'm gonna be in between you guys then. 8.1763. Came up with that number off the top of my head, but I'm gonna stick with it.
But is it your actual number? Is that really what you felt like the movie?
Yeah,
was?
I definitely felt it was around the 8 range.
Yeah, that's why I was going with. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's like it's not an 8.5 because it's like that's trying to indicate that it's high, like really
It's
good.
really good. Like I'd recommend it to a lot of people.
Look,
But it's a movie. I could
Y'all
definitely.
want to know why I gave it a 9 though?
Why?
Because it's the first movie in a very long time that actually got me excited about watching the movie and like got my heart racing and stuff.
It does make you want to go back and rewatch it.
It's like the first
already.
one since Endgame, probably.
Endgame. What about Spider? Oh, you didn't really like Spider-Verse, huh?
Well, I did actually enjoy that one, but it.
Didn't get his
This
heart
is
racing
like
this one. Did.
no, that one was also fantastic, obviously, but like
In
this
its
one,
own way.
in its own way. But this one, like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's
English.
also
like-
just
English,
as good. It's
motherfucker,
just
do you
as good.
speak
You have a
up?
whole
I'm
soundboard,
only our
bro.
soundbites. Let's look at some online ratings. The critics for Metascore gave it a 46 out of 100.
Bull.
Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 60%. Audience and IMDb 7.3 out of 10, and Rotten Tomato audience 98%.
Yeah, there we go.
So the average release score is 69.25. So this is a movie where the critics and the audience are fighting each other.
no kidding. What the heck?
I
Wow.
do hate that the full title is based on a true story.
They didn't need all that extra.
Well, they
fluff.
really just want to let people know. I didn't know the actor.
Or maybe when they look up Gran Turismo, they can get the game and the movie separately on search results.
You just type in movie.
Yeah, they should have just called it Gran Turismo movie instead.
I didn't know that the person who actually did it.
Look, the 60% is from 174. The 98 is from 500 plus. I'm just saying.
These are critics. What
These critics kind of suck.
They get paid to do this, bro.
Is the same underdog sports movie you've seen 100? Yeah, so what? This is a good one, though. That doesn't get it.
Underdog.
This is the underdog movie he was talking about, probably.
He's like, it's the same
I think
movie.
he's
I already
getting
saw it.
confused.
But look, there's a bunch of PlayStation productions.
Oh, Twisted Metal. Oh, Last of Us. That's right. I forgot.
Last one was actually pretty
Coming
good.
soon.
Ghost
Horizon.
of Tsushima. Oh! Let's go. That's
Are
going
they
to be
actually
awesome.
making a movie for that, or is that just saying the game?
I'm pretty sure these are upcoming movies, right?
Yeah.
I'm
They're
excited
going
for
to
that.
make a... Go
God
back
of
down.
War
What was it?
movie?
God of War and
How are
Horizon.
they going to make a Horizons movie? That seems like a very expensive one.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Like, I can't even imagine that.
That's going to be rough, yeah.
It's giving me, like, Avatar vibes.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Avatar was.
Oh, wait, you're
amazing.
talking about the James Cameron Avatar.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about...
No. It's giving me
Last
James
Airbender.
Cameron Avatar vibes. That's how expensive I'm talking.
Yeah, it's going to be pricey.
Look
That's
at
cool.
the changes from the old
Damn.
99 to
Old to new. All right, let's take an in-depth review of Gran
definitely makes you
Turismo.
want to buy it now.
Following a pitch by marketing executive Danny Moore, the motorsport division of Nissan establishes the GT Academy to recruit skilled players of the racing simulator Gran Turismo and turn them into real racing drivers. Danny recruits former driver turned mechanic Jack Salter to train the players. Jack is initially hesitant, but accepts after tiring of his team. Meanwhile, Jan Martinborough, a teenage retail employee and gamer from Cardiff, Wales, is an avid player of the simulator and wants to become a racing driver despite the disapproval from his football father, Steve. So what do you guys think of them setting up the characters in the plot in this movie?
I thought it was. This is where I thought it was quite boring for me. I was like,
there's not much to think about. It's like, okay, cool, we got our introductions. Nothing
It's
special
like
about
boring
it.
business stuff at
It's
first.
the
And then,
necessary aspect of the movie where we
Yeah.
actually get to know the characters.
The aspect of
It was nice to see like the conflict with the parents.
Oh,
and
yeah,
how,
that's pretty cool.
how there was favoritism. You can tell.
Well, there was definitely favoritism
Well, 'cause
because
he
the dad
was-
just didn't understand his
video games.
the son's hobby.
To be fair
and all
to
that.
him, this was probably at a time when video games didn't make you money, really.
Yeah, because that's what the vibe I was getting off to. It's like, the games don't pay you, so why are you still playing it so much? It's like,
This was before like YouTube and
well, I was saying esports. Like, is esports not a thing during that time?
I
When,
don't know when
the movie was based
takes
off.
place.
Yeah, I don't know either. But that's what I was wondering. I like wonder.
Yeah, judging off of that MP3 player or iPod Shuffle, whatever he gave at the end of the movie.
Was it like 2014, probably roughly? You thinking?
Maybe even
That's
earlier.
the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, because I was trying to think what game they were trying to also base it off as well. Like the
What game? Gran Turismo.
no, like the which one?
I wonder what Forza
one?
Horizon I'm thinking.
Like which one? Like one? Like 3,
Oh, okay.
4, or 5? You know, which one
Yeah.
out of those? You know, that's what I'm wondering. Because honestly, the main car they used throughout the most of the movie, I loved the car. And then when we switched to the new one, I was like,
Does it
man.
say when?
So yeah, we like.
Debut 2017, so pretty recently.
Wow. So I guess the dad just didn't understand.
No,
video
It
games.
was it was just the last installment of the game, probably.
Oh, wow.
Because
Before the 2022 one.
yeah,
No,
So-
but the kid was the guy who's racing now. Is he really old then?
no, he literally started racing in 2017. It said.
Yeah, but he's 31 now. That's the age. So
Oh,
so
yeah, maybe.
because when they go
Does
back,
this make you guys want to buy?
oh
2011.
2011.
What? Does it make you what?
Want to buy a Nissan now?
No.
That was the point of the whole campaign.
Really?
Yeah, the Nissan was the STR. That's what made me want the car. I want to buy that car.
Well, the whole point was the guy was trying. Orlando Bloom was trying to pitch Nissan to average consumers by doing all this spectacle of racing.
Well, it depends on how affordable it is.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that are
Because if they want it to the
advertising was-
common consumer, they're gonna have to make it like what, 25 grand?
Yeah,
well,
they
the
gotta
one with
make it pro.
the one, like I said, the Nissan STR that they're advertising throughout most of the movie is. I want that car. It looks cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
I get that, but
It's not
is
something
it
that's a-
25 grand? Is it for the average
It's actually
consumer?
not allowed in the United States right now.
But is it for the average consumer?
Yes, actually, it's one of the cars that are cheaper for a sports car. It's just not allowed in the U.S.
Why not?
Because it's too fast.
No.
It literally
People
is.
gonna be dumb here.
Dude,
in
yeah,
America.
that's literally the reason
It'll be
why.
street
I remember
racing.
looking it up
They don't
before.
want cows to be able to keep up.
Honestly, that's literally it. If they brought, like, I think right now they're trying to make that a legal car, like car that's allowed in the United States. And if they do, they have cops like faster cars to like keep up.
They're gonna give them their own Nissan.
Oh, that Hellcat's gonna have to work then.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
You're gonna need to work out to be able to escape.
So one day, Jan learns he is eligible for a qualification race to join the GT Academy.
How would
after
you guys feel getting that invitation back then?
Well, anyways,
Oh,
let him
that'd be
continue
awesome.
first.
Oh, apparently he stunt drove.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
they
wondering.
said that at the end
They
of the
said at
movie
the end
and
of
in
the
the
movie,
trailer. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Look at that.
For our, let me say
sexy car,
Let me
man.
say it for our audience members then. If you guys don't know, the actual driver this movie was based on was a stunt racer for this movie. So it's pretty cool that he was in the whole thing. Behind the scenes,
bro,
It's probably hard to fake being bad initially, so that's probably why he was just a stunt driver.
Oh, maybe he's not, like they said in the movie, he's not good at press, so maybe he wouldn't be a good actor too.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that. I remember them saying that. He's completed 200 plus races as well. Right
So one day, Jan learns he is eligible for a qualification race to join the GT Academy after setting a time record for a participation track. The night before his race, Jan is invited by his brother Kobe to a party, and the brothers take their father's car. Jan flirts with a young woman called Audrey.
Rawr.
The gathering is disturbed after police arrive, and Jan initiates a pursuit after driving away with their friends while their friends are pulled over. So they're lucky this happened in the UK,
Hey.
because if it was America, they would have got shot.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
if I'm ever driving you guys home, you guys get that drunk, I'm kicking y'all out.
Why?
If you guys ever get that rowdy in my car and you guys are
We could
shit-faced,
have got free beer though. And then
No.
you're next to us,
No.
Hey, you
you're
got-
like, hey,
I
some
don't.
beer.
Do people actually act like that sometimes
Yeah.
in cars? Because
Yeah,
that's just
bro.
ridiculous. Like, what the hell?
That's called getting lit, bro.
That's called you're gonna get shot.
Why do you think they added the lock buttons on the window?
The child safety locks.
Yeah, some people don't do that on normal here.
The brothers escape but are caught returning by their father. Jan is taken to his father's place of employment the next morning in an attempt to be taught a life lesson, but leaves early to partake in qualifying race, which he wins, earning him a place in GT
So I don't like that car right there.
Academy.
That car.
So what did you guys think of Jan, kind of having to deal with the reality of his life at the moment and then being offered this opportunity?
See that?
I think it's actually it's very
It's an amazing story to hear.
yeah, it's an amazing story here, but it's literally a 1 in a million situation. Like as inspiring as it is,
It's not
it's
real.
not realistic to the average person. I think.
Well, I mean, depends.
This is a
there's also saying this. Whatever game you dedicate your time and energy to, there's a chance you can go somewhere with it as well.
What's the saying where it's like this is a something circumstance?
Special circumstance.
Yeah, like it's specific to this situation only, and
Yeah,
It
because if
it's like lottery winning situation.
if they never did that campaign, he would have never.
got a chance to
No,
drive.
he would have been stuck like what his dad said. Yeah.
One in a billion
The stars just
chance.
aligned for him.
One
at
in
that
a
time.
It
billion
aligned
chance.
nicely for this.
I mean, he's still insanely talented, but I'm saying
Yeah.
the opportunity for him to have it.
Like,
How would you guys feel
these
if you had
opportunities
that
don't happen to
opportunity?
everyone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
how would you guys feel if you got the opportunity to do
I
this?
would hop on that opportunity.
I'd be
really
like,
fast.
oh man, if I get to operate a real mech like in my
Dude,
game.
no, seriously though, if they announce right now that they're announcing mech battles, I'm signing up. I don't care if I've never done
Bro,
anything
you haven't,
with mechs,
spent,
I'm
you
signing
haven't
up.
played as many hours as all these other people have probably put
I
into
don't
it.
give a crap.
I'm
I'm
destroy
signing
you,
up.
bro. I remember.
I
I played
played
hours
so-
of Diva, bro.
Bro, I played those Gundam games, all right?
I made Diva, bro. I got
Same here.
this. You don't make Diva. You main Sigma brain.
Oh, Sigma too. Nah, bro, I played those Gundam games as well. I'm not the best at them, but I played them, and they're fun. But they're shutting them down because it doesn't have a good player base.
Aw.
I don't know.
Wait,
like-
what game?
The Gundam games,
Oh,
they keep on shutting them down because they don't have a big enough player base, and I'm sick of it because they release a new one and they shut it down like a month later.
yeah.
So at the academy camp, Jack puts the competitors through their paces in various tests, through which 10 competitors are narrowed down to 5.
I thought it was like 12 or 15 they
5.
started off with.
Yeah, it was
They started
something
with
like that,
10, I think. I don't know.
I didn't know it was 10. I thought it was way more.
There was
But
a scene where they showed a bunch of them.
During one of which Jan. So yeah, what do you guys think of all the training that David Harbour's
honestly,
character had
it
them go
made
through?
so much more sense though that they trained them up because if there was just skinny people like Aleksey going into this, oh,
Like
he would have
Aleksey.
died.
All right.
He would have.
Don't do that.
Bro,
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
no, but like people like at your physique, you're telling me you would survive going 200 plus for G-force?
Like that's all of
I
them, right?
would like to admit that I am probably stronger than those guys were at this time.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
I'm the only one that honestly.
I'm in better shape than them.
No, there's only one guy that honestly, like, man, why? Obviously, they didn't give it to him, but the American guy that they had
Yeah.
in here,
Oh, yeah,
he
he's
was a
pretty fit.
beefcake, bro.
Look, I'm telling
He's
you,
just short as all,
I'm
but yeah.
definitely, I was definitely in better shape than what they were when they started their training. Easily.
And like that beefcake, I was like, man.
I thought it was a pretty cool scene because David Harbour's character was all like, I'm here to prove that you guys can't do this.
Oh yeah.
It's the reverse psychology.
He's in
I mean,
there.
although he actually meant it, but it's
Yeah.
still reverse psychology.
He got like 5 of them off the bat. Like, get out of here. No.
well, I mean, to
no,
be fair, they were pretty awful.
the only the top 5 were like pretty good. Honestly, I was surprised the chick that was on the 5th place, like she wasn't like 3rd or something. Like they were.
A better driver.
Yeah, for better drivers. Like obviously they made all 3 drivers. Just a little far to their head, but males. I was like, what the heck?
It's like, why are these only guys?
I know.
During one of which of these training, Jan crashes with Jack in a car and claims that his brakes were glazed, later proven correct by analysis to Jack's surprise. So what do you guys think of that moment?
I thought it was nice to show how accurate Gran Turismo is. The fact that he was able to point that out.
Good thing it's not a game; it's a simulation.
Bro, I'm gonna cut you seriously.
Hey, you would have called it a game at first.
It
It is a game.
It's a simulation. That's why you knew it was
Simulations can be video games.
glitched. No. Think about lawnmower simulation, bro. You tell me that's a simulation?
Bro, then I'll know the blades wear out in real life when it stalls. I'll be like, oh, that happened in the game. The blades weren't working.
Yeah, see, exactly.
So
Power wash simulation, bro. Come on.
man, I'll know there's a knot in my hose because of the game. It's like, this water isn't spray. Hold on.
1 minute. Let me on.
How'd you know that? Oh, I've just played a lot of hours of Power Wash Simulator.
Exactly.
I watched Bikini Bottom like 30 times already. So the remaining 5 complete in a final race to determine who will represent Nissan. Jen narrowly wins the race against American competitor Maddie Davis. So I think this was one of my first heart-pounding scenes in this movie.
When he
was the
beats-
race against Maddie.
Yeah.
Because the whole training
Millisecond.
thing, yeah, just a millisecond.
That, I would agree with you.
Neck and
That's
neck.
when I first got my heart pumping as
This
well.
is what I got into the movie. I was like,
And this is when
Hold
we
on.
got to see what is it? The guy who was in charge of this entire thing. What's his name?
Jack.
Jack.
No, Stark or something.
Yeah, it's
It was
Jack.
Well, this is where we got to see what Jack is really caring about, and it's not about the race. It's about
Oh, you're talking about Orlando Bloom's
yeah,
character.
Orlando Bloom's.
Oh, you mean like he
How
just...
he's focused more on the PR
Yeah.
instead of the actual
Wii
racer.
phone.
He's looking up
So-
old technology.
Oh, so Jan narrowly wins the race. Oh, yeah, and this is what you were talking about. Danny's the name of the character. Insists Maddie should be chosen as a representative due to his better commercial
He
visibility.
wasn't shy and everything.
Yeah, he's a confident,
Well,
good-looking
Let
guy.
me get rid of the best, probably best player you have on there for someone who can speak a little bit better. Makes so much sense.
Well, yeah, he's
You're
thinking
just
from a
jealous 'cause he could
marketing
never.
perspective.
What do you mean? I could be on a live TV, like, hi.
When you're behind the freaking camera over there, you never talk.
I always talk probably. Hello, guys.
Bullshit.
So, however, Jan is
You
chosen
good, bro?
and Jack's assistants. So Jan is told that if he finishes at least 4th in any of the series of qualifying races, he will earn a professional license and contract with Nissan. He finishes last in his first professional race after Nicholas taps him into a spin. And despite gradually improving over the next few races, he does not finish any of
DNF.
some of them. Yeah. So he travels to Dubai for his last qualifying race, during which Nicholas takes a corner too fast and crashes. Despite the debris on it from the crash cracking his windshield, Jan achieves a 4th place finish and earns his license.
That was
one
awesome.
nice.
That was honestly the where I got
The
hyped the most.
antagonist is such.
Oh yeah,
dick.
the I hate the villain in this. movie.
He's such a he's not a good person.
Oh, the one with the gold
He's
card?
not a
Yeah,
good
the-
person.
Not a good person. And the fact that this is based on real life and like
I'm sure they dramatized.
obviously, but
I wonder
like,
if that
he's
guy's
still-
upset. Like, I can't believe they
They made me
represented me
seem
this
like
way.
such an asshole.
Yeah,
Well,
like
he
they made-
was. So
they
I'm
made me
wondering-
seem like I was trying to kill this dude.
I mean, it feels like that. Yeah, I mean, he literally.
That's why he lost the first race. Remember, he bumped in there. Whoosh,
Just
and
spun
spin
around.
out, yeah. and-
He did almost kill him.
Yeah, he placed 27. I love the race right before. It literally said did not finish. It's like, bro, and then you see the
yeah.
car come around.
Completely
Yeah, destroyed. It's like, damn, yep, you know why he didn't finish.
He then travels to Tokyo with Danny and Jack to sign his contract and uses his signing bonus to fly his crush Audrey to Tokyo. During
was
the
so
time, they
cute.
initiate a relationship. Yeah, it was a cute little date scene there.
I love when they basically get together was when they're at the club. I was like, that's so cute. That's what Jesus wish he could do. Take someone to the club.
to
like,
take someone to Tokyo and
Yeah.
party
I
with
know
them.
exactly that. I didn't say I said the
Sign a
club.
contract with
I said the
Nissan.
The
club.
only thing he picks up at the club is a drink.
Yeah, that's the only thing he picks up. He's like, oh, yes, let me start drinking. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
So taking one of these probably nice ladies he's been talking to.
One of these nice ladies. They all be flaking, bro.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It all started During your bachelor's party.
Don't put that on me. It's not my fault this curse is going on.
He could have had a nice lady by now, but no.
So
He had to leave early from that one club that he never wanted to go to.
So Jan's
Oh my
first
God.
race after signing is at the Nuremberg at the German track. So he starts the race well and maintains a high position until the front of his car lifts into the air at the corner, hitting a barrier and launching him into a crowded spectator area. Jan is airlifted to a medical center and is informed that while in the hospital, a spectator was killed in the crash, much to his horror. Reluctant to return to racing and blaming himself for the spectator's death, Jack takes him back to the racetrack, during which he reveals he was involved in a fatal accident at the 24-hour Le Mans, which led to a fellow driver dying and his retirement from driving. So what do you guys think of
Honestly, I respect
this bombshell of a moment?
I respect the Jen's reaction to like not wanting to drive anymore, because that's like,
Yeah, you mean?
traumatizing?
yeah, that is very traumatizing. Especially like not even, like obviously both for like the death of the person, but also the accident. Like that is terrifying to get into, especially
Yeah,
like
I don't know if you guys still think about it, but sometimes I think about my car accident, and it's like, oh, man, it's scary. Because, like, you could be the best driver in the world, well, just for us anyway. You could be the best driver in the world, but if the people around you are dumb, it's going to be bound to happen
I
again.
said, my accident wasn't as bad. I mean, Aleksey's technically wasn't a worser accident than me with hitting the deer.
I don't really think about it because I was in danger. I mean, I didn't endanger anyone's life at that time because it was at 3 a.m.
Yeah, but yourself, you weren't scared for yourself?
I mean, think that guy.
I mean, it got my heart pounding, but
well, you gotta think that like in the movie,
my airbags didn't even go out, you know. So
like in the movie, technically he wasn't expecting to fly in the sky
No
like
one
that.
did.
Yeah, nowhere.
That wind of just that pure wind of gusts. It's like, oh my god, that. I don't know what I probably would have started crying as soon as it got out. If I was
Yeah.
awake, I was like, I'm alive. How the fuck did I survive that? And that just proves how like durable they make the freaking case of the car. Like, those cars
that's why
are.
they're like in a cage practically.
Yeah, they're literally in like a freaking
Strapped into a cage.
like what? I'm pretty sure it's titanium they use in there to like the titanium tubing and everything. And they have every race they show the guy in a neck brace basically, right?
I don't
Just like a diesel, like that metal cage neck brace around them, like trying to prevent from dying. Because even like the people who don't get in the worst
it's because
accident.
the G forces.
So, an inquiry clears Jan of any wrongdoing, but professional sentiment against him begins to simmer down, begins to come up. So, in response, Danny decides a sim driver team should compete in the Le Mans and finish on the podium to prove their viability.
They make the not the American guy, but the Australian guy seem weak.
Oh,
this
really?
movie.
Oh, yeah, because he gave up early. That comes a little later, but yeah.
I mean,
my
even in
God.
the main race, he's like, "Oh shit, yeah, I can't do this anymore." Like when they were racing at the very start of it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like during the main race, like they made
Damn, is that the Mach 5, bro? How fast they going?
Holy
Speed
crap.
racer over here, literally.
How is he still not flying, bro? At that point,
Anyway, yeah, so this is where they get the team together and they basically say, hey, look, it's not your fault, man.
I mean, everyone agrees though. Like
Yeah.
throughout the whole movie, it's like, yeah, it's not his fault.
But the fact that he was the one behind the wheel when it happened, he's always gonna be thinking, "Oh, yeah." He's always gonna have that in the back of his head.
Bro, what did
We
I just see,
flew
bro?
over the air. Did you see
Wait.
that jump?
Wait, what did I just see?
We're watching some racing video right now, audience, and it's pretty crazy. Look at
Look
that
at that,
jump.
look
Look at that jump. Looks like a tick flying off of a fur or something.
Is he playing like a?
So
it seems like a mod. or
So
something.
Danny enlists Maddie and fellow GT Academy participant Antonio Cruz to make up the 3-driver team alongside Jan. On race day, Jan's father apologizes for not being supportive of his passions.
Not being a dad? That sounds crazy.
So this was
they made it.
emotional scene.
They made their relationship so like
Awkward.
tertiary. Like no, like he barely had any stream time. The dad,
yeah,
compared to the
the coach.
Yeah, the coach, which made it seem like
He was more of a father figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's because the father obviously didn't really, like you say, he didn't support him as well. They literally say in the movie, like,
Yeah, like they had one touching scene, but they didn't even show him. Like,
yeah,
it was
like
out
he
of
wanted
nowhere
to come in
almost.
some of the races, it seems, but like.
Like, I almost forgot he was the dad.
So early in the race, Jan is left shaken after another competitor's car crashes and catches fire, but is encouraged through his first shift by Jack playing Songbird or Orinoco Flow, which is Kenny G, through the car's communication speaker, which Jan had previously used as motivational music during his training. So Maddie and Antonio complete their first shifts without issue, but the latter is brought in from his last session early due to experiencing cramps. A wheel nut breaks loose in the pit area, causing Jan to lose several positions. He deviates from advised racing lines he learned from playing Gran Turismo to regain his position, breaking the competition lap record in the process. The final lap sees Jan pitted against Nicholas, with Jan once again narrowly in the front on the final straight to earn third place and a podium finish for Nissan.
I thought that was a little, honestly, getting third place, I thought it was a little too hype for that. I'm like,
No,
you got third?
No.
But because I thought, like, for underdog win, I thought they were going to try to aim for him to get first.
I guess
No.
they didn't want to make it too unrealistic.
Yeah,
no.
that's what I'm assuming, too.
Well, this is also probably what happened in real life, too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I assumed, too. But I was
Which
like,
is
man.
another thing I like about this movie is they show all the failures that he went through. Like you saw that there were races he didn't even finish, races that came in like last place.
Yeah.
I thought they would assume there was
But
way more races than what they
I,
did.
what was it? Was I getting?
Man, drifting in these games looks fun. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta tune everything, though.
Yeah.
Manually to do that. Anyways, what was I going to say?
He's eating a burrito while trying to do this.
You guys got me distracted. I was going to say something about the final scene.
It was an emotional, heart racing scene. I don't know.
You guys like the helicopter scene in the movie?
Oh, he was like,
You guys
get in
made
the
me lose my
helicopter.
train of thought.
When the helicopter
Hit
came
the
and dropped off the
sound
flag.
bite.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "Wah,
Oh yeah,
wah."
the French army that
Yeah,
came
I
there.
was like, man, that's a little extreme for a drop off. But I
Like,
guess well, I'm assuming that was the final race for the whole season. So I'm like, I guess that's how it works. But it seemed a little extreme to me.
So in the epilogue, the real Jan Martinborough is shown having competed in over 200 races and served as his own stunt double in this film. So yeah, that's the movie, guys. What'd you guys think of the movie?
Oh, still, it's really good.
It's pretty
Like,
good, yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I would highly recommend this movie to other people.
So yes, ratings stay the same.
Yes.
Yeah, 8.2.
All right, let's look at this IMDb Honest Member. They said
When are they gonna make a Grand Theft Auto
they
game
said
now?
7 out of 10. I never thought I'd be welling up over a Bluebird, but there you have it. There were one of these very touching scenes. Hard to imagine it's based on a true story, but credit where it's due. It translated well into a movie. So with that, check out our previous podcast. If you've enjoyed
They
this one
did
so
a
far,
much better job than compared to like Uncharted.
yeah.
But Uncharted is not based on a real.
Yeah, but I mean PlayStation movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon and help us greatly appreciate it. 9 time for content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies
All right,
y'all
so
watched?
I got one movie that kind of relates to like the motorsport area.
Oh, yeah, you
I
were
watched a 3-episode TV series called
Harley Davidson?
David and
Goliath.
no, what's the motorcycle called?
Harley Davidson?
Harley Davidson. So David and Harley and the Davidsons. That's it. It's David and Harley and Davidsons. Fuck, I'm having a hard time here. I'm having a stroke.
You kind of did,
It's
bro.
not a full. Yeah, it's a 3-episode TV series. They're feature length episodes.
You were on Discovery
It's really
Channel
good.
watching this, bro?
No, I had to watch it on third party.
You're on Discovery Channel
No.
watching this. Not no
Anyway.
third party, right?
Third party that I paid for.
Okay.
That's fine.
Because Discovery didn't actually have this, so at the time unable to watch, so I had to go to.
So this is the origin story of the Harley Davidson
yeah.
motorcycle.
So how they created it, yep. And
You know how
all the
cool
hard
those
times.
bikes
It was
are,
actually-
though?
They are pretty sweet.
and they're actually pretty affordable.
Really?
Oh, I thought they were.
They're pretty affordable.
Oh yeah, they are because they're
Aren't
not
most
like
bikes,
racing.
yeah.
They're not racing bikes. They're like
Right.
cruising
So
bikes.
I think their most
so
expensive one is like 30 grand, 36 grand.
you just have a chance of dying sooner.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. Well, they gonna make a racing like a motorcycle racing movie next. I was actually thought
Gran
about
There
it.
is a
Turismo
motorcycle
motorcycle
edition.
A real,
Game. Yeah.
well, something that's
I
more
don't know
realistic.
if it's a sim, but there is one.
Motorcycle.
But this was
sim.
actually really good. I enjoyed it. I don't know how accurate it is or anything like that, but I enjoyed it overall. I wish we would get something on the level of like other autobiography movies or something like that. Like
This is a documentary.
not a documentary. Not
No,
nothing like
the
that.
one he's showing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about real life movie. Like
But yeah, I want a real life movie that's start to finish the history of Harley Davidson's.
Oh.
That's-
What else did you guys watch this week?
I think that's the major thing I watched.
Okay.
I think I know I watched something else recently, but
Did you watch anything, Javi, besides One Piece?
I did
more solar
watch
opposites.
some-
to be
More
honest.
Solar Opposites?
Watch
Did you
some
finish
One
the season
Piece.
yet?
Oh,
No.
I watched I'm caught up on
And
the
The
girl
Rookie.
I like.
I seen
Forgot
that.
her glasses.
Yeah, the girl like has a.
Forgot
I'm
her
caught up.
glasses?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
So did she finally
episode 8.
remember them?
No, she finds every excuse to forget them.
Oh my god.
It is a romance anime, so
It's cute.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it and saw.
Is it only 12 episodes?
have they had their beach and festival scene yet?
No, it's more like a skit show kind.
Oh.
It's more like Tonari no Seki-kun. Have you ever seen that?
It's a 4
It's like a comic book style.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
not
a-
comic book, like Sunday comics.
Yeah, it's a
You s-
4 made into an anime.
a 3-panel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I said.
You said coma. and
It's I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but maybe. But that's the type of manga you're talking about.
yeah.
Oh man, that's a cowboy on a bike. Oh, I started the Ahsoka series. Watched the first episode. It's pretty
How'd you
good
like
so
it?
far. It's pretty good. And if you watch Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, you'll like this.
I heard it was
show.
so boring that someone had to watch the last Star Wars movie.
Oh my
Wow.
god, that was a meme. And that was a stupid meme too. Cause that, oh man.
I don't know, bro. It seemed like it was pretty boring.
No, it was good.
boring.
So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
At the moment.
One Piece. That's it.
One Piece is
Play
pretty
Armor
fire.
Core 6, y'all. So with that, next week's movie,
It's gotta be, like I said, it's Equalizer, bro.
we can do a
No,
streaming
bro,
movie.
let's
if you guys
watch
want.
let's watch Uncut Gems.
No,
What's
I
that?
don't want to watch
No.
Uncut
What?
Gems.
No,
you
no.
literally told me.
I said
Eddie,
maybe.
I don't want to watch The Equalizer either. That looks boring.
Oh my.
That's the only new movie that's out next week.
What? When does the One Piece series come out?
Not until September. I
Oh
believe.
man.
It is about.
Oh yeah,
to be
it's about to be
September.
September.
No, but it's,
Let me look it up and while you talk about.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, while he looks it up,
other than
I'm
that,
thinking,
we don't really. We just gotta do a streaming movie then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can watch the live action One Piece.
Is there a Netflix stream?
Oh,
it's
August
next
31.
week.
Yo!
Oh, yeah, perfect. That works out perfectly.
One Piece.
Oh,
All right,
yes.
guys. We're what next week? One Piece live action series.
Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna wait till the very last minute to watch it. Now that I know it's coming out, like it's a Netflix movie. I'm gonna wait until like an hour before we
I'm
get
so
there.
hyped.
Oh,
I hope
okay.
it's good.
I'm gonna wait for like an hour right before the pod. I'm like, I'm not done yet. I need 30 more minutes.
Let me finish this episode.
Yeah, let me finish it real quick.
So, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week when we
Deuces.
watch One Piece.
Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.